We've also figured out, by the way, why Disney has gone so insanely woke. Because I couldn't figure it out. I thought, yes, all the corporations are going woke now, but why is Disney in particular, Disney, where the bread and butter of this company is families, is kids, is normal people? It's not even the woke, crazy coastal elites. It's normal people in the middle of the country who, for whatever reason, decide to spend thousands and thousands of dollars going to a theme park in Florida or California where they can wait for 7 hours to go on 2 rides. I don't get it. It's not my thing, but a lot of people love it. And the people who love it are normal people. They're not radical ideologues. So why are you going to flip them off? Why are you going to have your company now say, you can't engage with our product because we're going to trans your kid. We're going to steep them in radical ideology. What was the thought process? Well, now we've got a little bit of information on it. The Disney heiress, Charlee Disney, has just come out as transsexual. This woman, who's a woman, but who thinks that she's a man, is a high school teacher. She criticized the Florida Parental Rights and Education Law, saying these children, the gay children and the transgender children and the pansexual and all these, the children that she believes have this extraordinarily firm sexual ideology and identity, she says they can't learn about their community and their history at school or play sports or use the bathroom that they want to use. Yeah, that's true. At least the last part of that is true. The last 2 parts. Yes, the little boys can't use the girls' bathroom. I hope. Actually, now they probably can in lots of places, but they shouldn't be able to. It's disordered and weird for little boys to go use the girls' room at school. And the heiress to Disney, who's got Disney right there in her name, is crying about this. She says, I haven't told people this before, but I'm a transgender and I've always known. And this woman's mother apparently told the Los Angeles Times that from the age of 2 onward, Charlie was pulling away from the girls' shoe section at the department store and saying, but Mom, I'm a boy on the inside. So in a way, I sort of feel bad for this woman. She's a grown woman now, Charlee Disney, but her mother's obviously a complete lunatic too, who believes that a 2-year-old can pick her own sex. And so she was raised in this. It's a very personal issue for her. And it's probably the biggest challenge conservatives have on this transgender issue and on sexual issues generally is people take it really, really personally. And so you can sit them down over a nice cup of tea and say, listen, I've got charts, I've got graphs, I've got a whiteboard behind me. Boys, not girls. And you can speak in the most elementary, simple, logical terms that you can. And that's probably not going to get through because people are going to interpret that as an attack on their identity. The left loves this. The left has always tried to make politics personal. This was the slogan of the second wave feminists in the 1970s. They said the personal is the political. If we make our personal lives right down to who does the dishes, right down to who cooks dinner, if we make that a big political issue open to public scrutiny, and if we make public political issues extremely personal and say that if you oppose our radical political agenda, you're a hateful, terrible monster who wants to kill me, if we can do that, it's going to be much easier to get our radical agenda through. The conservatives aren't going to know what hit them, and they're going to have a harder time arguing against it because our political agenda will be immune to facts and logic. That's what they're after, and they've done a pretty good job of this. I'm glad you liked that clip. Now, I'm going to make it very simple. Ring that bell, subscribe, get the notifications, check out the other videos. You can also get the audio podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play at The Michael Knowles Show. Leave a 5-star review. We'll see you next time.